guys, we are here sitting with Scott Bernhardt on a Yankee Stadium here on a playground field. This is a special video for MMM motivation for further. Thank you so much for this opportunity. All right, Scott. So we're gonna be seen by a lot of Ukrainian, Russian-speaking people.
Yes.
What would you like to tell them? The first thing.
The first thing I'd like to say is thank you so much for the motivation. Thank you so much for inspiring, and thank you so much for just believing in us, in this calisthenics movement, in this fitness movement, man. You know, all the way from USA to Russia to Ukraine. You know, we're all one people, man, and we all should just love one another and just spread the positive vibes and spread the positive energy. You know, that's how the world revolves and move around, man. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Shout out to my boy Igor, appreciate you, man, my comrade. So yeah, man, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna spread love and nothing but positivity, man. Shout outs to Russia and Ukraine.
I completely agree with Scott, because that's the vibe that I'm feeling each time I show up in this type of places and I see these type of amazing people, because the energy is great. It's a very calm and humbling energy, you know, at the same time very aggressive in the sense of motivation and just a positive achievement of physical goals. Scott, how long have you been training calisthenics?
Wow, I've been training calisthenics for, I started when I was 18, I'm 30 now. So probably 12 years, but it was on and off. You know, when I started when I was 18, I couldn't do a pull-up. I could do push-ups, but bad form. I couldn't really do dips. Skinny legs like a chicken, you know, and I went through it, you know, and everybody starts somewhere. But wherever you start, use that as your motivation to keep on going. So even though I started when I was 18, and the reason why I started is because I started watching YouTube, I started watching Raw Stars, I started watching a lot of different, you know, calisthenic channels and things like that, you know, Team Movie, you know, shouts to those guys. And I was just motivated, man. I was like, you know what? I think it's just time for me to transform my body. And throughout the years, I've learned some things. I discarded a few things. I always kept an open mind, you know. So I wasn't just, you know, stuck on one philosophy. I just started to educate myself and just really started to see where my body would take me. So without the consistency from, you know, 12 years starting when I was 18 and on and off, to where now I'm consistently, you know, doing it and seeing the results. So yeah, about 12 years, man, on and off.
Amazing, amazing. Scott, what can you say about New York calisthenic culture? Because it seems to me and to most people that here in the United States, in New York, Manhattan area, it's like the most people, it's the beginning of the street calisthenics, in my opinion. What do you think about that?
It's a beautiful thing, you know. When I first got onto the calisthenics culture when I was like 18, watching those YouTube videos, you know, I wanted to understand the origin, I wanted to understand the history, and it's a beautiful thing. You know why? Because some people can't afford gym memberships, some people don't want to be in the gym, some people feel very, self-conscious when they're in the gym. But when you're amongst your brothers and your sisters, and once you're amongst the environment, you feel more comfortable, you feel more at home, and you can interact with everybody within the community. So the New York calisthenics community is growing day by day, year by year, and it's just a beautiful thing to know that I was a spectator and now I'm a part of it, you know. So it's just a beautiful culture, man.
Amazing, amazing.
Thank you.
This is also a very welcoming culture, I must say, because everyone, each person who is willing to train genuinely is welcome, you know. Doesn't matter on your level, everyone is welcome, because we are in this together and people support each other. There's limitless progress, ways to progress in physical training world. So we're here just helping to climb each other. Scott,
yes.
When and why did you start YouTube? What did inspire you?
So, you know, it's funny because, like, I got introduced into calisthenics when I was 18. And then throughout the years, I started to meet people that were my idols, people that I looked up to. You know, shout outs to Q France, you know, shout outs to Zeph, shout outs to Hannibal. Hannibal. I've done a few videos of Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Hannibal for King. Shout outs to Beast from Team Beast Mode. You know, Juice, all those guys. It's so funny how your idols become your friends, and not just friends, but become your allies, right? So when I started my own YouTube channel, I already had videos on YouTube because I did a couple of competitions here and there, and I've done, you know, videos and people have footage of me. It's very interesting too because in 2015 I got featured on ESPN. I got featured on ESPN.
That's incredible.
On TV, national TV.
Oh, wow.
So
I didn't know that.
yeah, man, yeah, it's a lot. So there was a video called Father and Son Workout, and it was me, and we call this guy Will the Vet. He's about like 68 or 69 right now. I think the time we did the video, he's like, you know, in his early 60s, and that video went insanely viral, and we ended up on ESPN on national television, on Barstar's channel. I believe you can still watch the video. So that was young, you know, I was younger. So what allowed me to start my own YouTube channel is like the fact that I was just like, you know what, man, like, yeah, I got videos out there, I got content out there, but now I want something of my own. Now I want to motivate and inspire the people on my own terms. So I started YouTube in 2016, and my first official video was, why did I turn vegetarian? Yeah, that was my first official video.
Are you still vegetarian?
I'm actually vegan now. So I did 1 year of vegetarianism in 2016, and it actually healed my body. And then from there, I just went vegan after the 1 year. So that was my whole motivation to start YouTube, man, to like reach the masses and to motivate people on my own time, you know, reach out to people from different states, and not just different states, different countries, which is a blessing right now because that's what I do today, through the consistency and the hard work and the dedication of it. So yeah.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Incredible,
Appreciate
Scott.
it. Yes, sir.
So we want to know a little bit more about you because
Yes.
you look incredible. You show incredible result. Been showing. You've been pretty much in the same shape, more or less, high level shape for almost the whole life. So I think that's a wisdom. That's the way to look forward to be in shape forever. Don't have the yo-yo effect. Be sustainable, healthy shape. So if you could call 3 aspects of your physical and health success, what would those aspects and facts would be?
My tenaciousness. And it's one of those words that's not usually used, but I'm very tenacious, man. Like, we all have our struggles, we all have our issues, whether it's mental health issues, and I talk about this a lot too, because let me tell you something, man. Once the mind is attacked and the mind is clustered, the body don't even feel like doing anything. And there was times that I went through depression, there was times that I went through pain, there's times I went through a lot of things that made me vulnerable, but I came out on top. And even though it affected me, I still got back on the journey. So that was a big part of me, being very tenacious towards my goals, no matter what is in front of me. Of course, you know, when you're going through the journey, the car might stop a little bit. You might have a little car trouble, a car problem, but then from there, you find a way to fix it and get back on there. So very, you know, tenacious. I would say, I'm very selfless. I'm very, very selfless. And what that means is like the way how I operate my YouTube channel, my other platforms. I don't care who you are. I share it with any and everybody. I don't care if you have a channel or you don't have a channel. If you have a story, tell it. If you have something that you want to express, let's express it. Let's motivate, let's inspire. You know, I live by collaboration over competition. We're stronger as a unit. We've been divided as people for far too long, brother. So let's come together and figure out what we can do. So with that being said, you know, I'm very selfless. The third one would be, I would guess, I'm gonna say humble, because I am humble. I came from rough times, I came from rough beginnings. Nothing was given to me. There was never a silver spoon in my mouth, never been an aristocrat, you know, but very, very humble, man. Even to this day, when people stop me on the streets, you know, no matter if I go to another country, no matter if I go in New York, you know, people stop me in the streets. I never expect anything. So when they stop me and they give me recognition, it's just like, wow, all the time, because I don't expect anything, you know, but I'm very humble. No matter, you know, all the accolades that I've achieved and, you know, what people see me as, I always keep that humbleness. So those are the things I would say. Tenacious, selfless, and humble.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Incredible. I can, when I listen to Scott, of course, I believe him because his attitude is that's what I witnessed a year ago. I was inspired by Scott, watched his video, but I didn't want to reach him out because I thought he's busy, there's a lot going on, he's a YouTuber. But then Scott reached out to me, and then we got the collaboration, and everything started from that point. Also, what I noticed in this area, there's no egos, as I said, you know, ego it does interrupt everybody, stands on the way of the real progress and success and good vibes. So very nice spiritual energy, as you can see and sense. This is very amazing community, so it helps you recharge your spirit, your physical part, your health, and I hope it grows, you know. I hope there's more people like Scott, you know, and this is just a great way to live and to, you know, train. So Scott, how much do you usually weigh, and how old are you? What's your height?
So right now, the last time I weighed myself, I was 198, and I wasn't really working out that time, so I'm probably like in the 200s right now.
I see, 200.
Probably like 200, 120, something like that.
I see.
Until I use the bathroom, but you know, so yeah, 200s, 90s, you know, late 90s probably. So we're gonna go. We'll go with 201. 201. I put on some mass, you know, so that's good. I'm 30 years old. Wow, 30. You know, I've been in this game for a long time.
That.
Yeah, I've been in the game for a long time. I've seen a lot. It's like, wow, I'm 30. So yeah, I'm 30 years old, and I am 6'3", 6'4".
6'3", 6'4".
6'4", yeah. I put on shoes, I'm 6'4", but I'm 6'3".
Nice, man, nice.
Yeah, nice 6'3".
Amazing. So, and the last thing I want to ask you, do you have ultimate goal in the physical training, or you just go with the flow and you enjoy the process?
A little bit of both. Right now, I'm not trying to get shredded. I'm not trying to...
Sure, he's not trying to get shredded.
This guy, you know, I'm trying to be like this, man. I'm trying to be optimal shape. But it's a little bit of both. Like right now, I feel like I'm getting towards one of my best physiques I've ever been, because mentally I am all the way there. I'm happy. I have no stress. I'm not depressed whatsoever. I go to bed at reasonable times these days. So it's a little bit of both. I would definitely say, like right now, I just want to be the best version of myself. Like I do want to gain a little bit more mass, just a little bit, but I'm not trying to get like too like down in weight or anything like that. I just want to be, you know, at a good weight right now, and that's where I'm at with it. And sometimes I do, you know, just go with the flow, but it's always important to have a plan and have a purpose as well too. Like, what is it that you really want to do? So for me, I just pretty much want to grow a little bit and maintain. That's how I'll put it. Like, I just want to get some muscle mass and maintain it. You know, as much as I can. Yeah.
Whatever you're doing is great, and we wish you good luck. And again, thank you for this opportunity.
Anytime.
Spread the word. You know, make people see your personality more close up here with me together. You know, it's amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Anytime, man. Listen.
I wanted to finish the video, but continue, sorry.
But listen, man, I just want to say something. Listen, no matter where we're from, you know, my brother's Russian, I'm black, Jamaican, no matter where you're from. When it comes to calisthenics, when it comes to fitness, we're all one people. We all bleed the same blood. We're all one people. All right, so when we come together, we become even stronger as a unit. All right, collaboration over competition. My name is Scott Bernhard. Check me out on YouTube, Instagram, everything Scott Bernhard. Thank you so much, Ego, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Спасибо за просмотр. Now we'll find out that I forgot to press the video.